Hello! It's another beautiful day in the neighborhood. So here we are with some eyes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and some noses, 1, 2, 3, 4. And down here, we've got the basic round shapes, but I have a few different hairstyles. So here's the widow's peak hairstyle. That's black with a little shine in between. Curly hair. This is like dreads, and that's like a bowl cut. And girl's standard hair coming down the side straight. And kind of a Calvin and Hobbes hair. Curly hair. Frankenstein hair. Old man, little cotton balls growing out of the top of his head. And spiky straw hair, and this one here. I don't know what that's called. So what we're going to do today is, after we figure out, after we get our images up, then we'll put some hairs on. Some hairstyles. Okay, sorry. So I have some expressions that I wanted to use, and but before we get the expressions, I think we'll just do a series of shapes. So any shape can be used to make a cartoon character. So there's the oval and the circle that we've already done. You can even use a square or a rectangle. Diamond shape, heart shape, kind of a funky little starfish shape. Any shape that you can think of, banana or a crescent moon. What else? Think of any others? Just a blob shape. These can all be face shapes. So let's pick out our favorites. I kind of like that blob shape. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. So I'll put it over here. The thing about a blob shape is it can be different every time. And let's make a bigger banana shape. That looks like fun. We'll put that right here. Give us plenty of room to put the facial features inside. Actually, that one needs to be bigger, I think. So we'll just make it bigger like that. Do a little cleaning up with my eraser. And one more shape. We've already done the circle and the oval, so let's do a rectangle. Let's do, oh, there's another one, triangle. Triangles are kind of fun. Let's do a triangle this time. And if we have time, we'll do it one more, and then we'll use the rectangle. Oh, what the heck, I can fit it right here, so we'll just do a small rectangle right here. And like everything in cartooning, nothing has to be perfect, so don't worry about that. Alright, I've got some facial features picked out, and these will be the facial features, the fine-tuning of the facial features, but we'll just do the basics right now. And so I have one here that is a curly line for the mouth. And then let's pick out number 3 for the nose. It looks like that. Upside down U, and then 2 dots. That's how you make this one number 3. So that's number 3 nose. And then the eyes. What one would you like to see? This one looks kind of interesting, so just put them right here above the nose. So it's a straight line first, and then a curved line comes over. Doesn't finish, it just curves over. This is kind of a Doonesbury eye. There's a cartoonist by the name of Gary Trudeau, and he does eyes like this. And so the eyeballs can be looking anyway. They can look that way or straight at you or to the other side. And then let's put some eyebrows on here. The eyebrows I had on my chart, there was a high one over here, and then there was a low one over here to kind of give a quizzical expression to this face. So, look at there. We have one little cartoon guy. And then we're going to need some hair that doesn't crowd him out. So I'm going to take this that. And then some simple ears. We'll get into more elaborate ears on another drawing session. But you just do the C and then you do a C inside the C. And so that's your character right there. And maybe add a few lines down here. This is a long time ago. There's a comic strip called Archie. I think it's still going today. And his hair, they always made it a little waffle iron hair coming down on the sides. So, that's our first character. See if you can see him well enough. Yeah, he's got some attitude, doesn't he? Can you see me? Yep. Okay, our second character. Let's make this character a little happier. Oh, maybe not too happy. He's got a smile on his face. Remember that smile we did before? So you have two curving lines, and down the middle you have one line and then another line. Now this one goes all, doesn't it's supposed to go like that, but it reached the end of it, reached the end of the shape, and so I just cut it off right there. And you can do that. Let's take this nose and let's stick it out here. So this one is just a curve like that, and then another curve. And it's this one, number 2. So it's the 2 nose on this guy. Oh, and this one is the 3 eye. And then we have to choose the eyes for this guy. So let's have one big eye here. It's kind of like this number 4. 4 eyes. Oh, if you wear glasses, you're called 4 eyes. I don't really believe that. So let's have one big and then one small. And let's have the small one just kind of poke out there. So it's sitting out there on the edge of the world. He's looking up at this guy, so we'll make his eyeballs look up like that. Okay, there's that guy. And then what kind of hair do you want on this? Maybe he's got really curly hair, so I'll show you how to make that. All you have to do is go this little circumscribing line, maybe do a couple of layers. Nice thick hair. That's all you have to do. There's got some curly hair. And then what kind of ears should we put on him? How about ears that come out like that, just a little, and then go real thick on that? When I was watching Michael Jordan in his prime, I noticed that his ears did this. They're thin toward the top of the head, and then they get thicker at the earlobe. So there's that. We need some eyebrows on him. Oh, his eyebrows, the one I selected, are these kind of devious eyebrows. So look at this. We can even bring this up a little higher. And he's plotting quite the scheme, huh? Bring the hair down. Give him a little bit of sideburn. There he goes. That's our character. If you want to increase or accentuate the mouth a little bit, you can put a line underneath, and that makes it look like the lower lip right there. We could do that on this one too, but it's pretty crowded, and I don't think it needs it when you have something like that. You can also do something that shows you where the chin is, the ball of the chin. And maybe there was a famous actor called Kirk Douglas, and he had a little dimple in the side of the chin, so it looked a little bit like that. But I don't know, that's a little too distracting. I kind of like the simplicity of that shape. Okay, let's go on to this one before we run out of time. And the one I chose, let's make a happier one. This is what I call a new puppy happy. So the eyebrows go up here like this. They don't come all the way across, but they come up. In other words, they don't make the arc like that. They just stop halfway up the arc. So that makes it different, gives you a different feeling. And for the eyes on this one, let's put them over here, a little bit more spaced out than we have before. So this is number 1 eyes up here. And you just make a C, and then a dot, another dot, and then a reverse C. And here's the eyebrows. If you want to make them thicker, you can just, let's give him some furry eyebrows. Just make it thicker. Okay? Still does the same thing, still the same feeling, because you're stopping before you come down with it like that, making the curve. Okay. Now, what kind of nose on this person? Kind of like the one nose. Very simple. It's kind of a complicated shape, face shape, and so if you keep the nose simple, then that lets the face shape kind of stand out. And what kind of mouth goes on this guy? I think, I was going to do a smile. Curving up. There we go. All sunshiny. And then let's give him some hair like this. That's this hair down here. And some little ears. Like we said before, it's a complicated shape, so let's keep the ears simple. So we got those ears on that one, the C, same there, and then the Michael Jordan ears over here. And this kind of looks like one of the Charlie Brown characters, doesn't it? Looks a little bit like Linus. But of course all Charlie Brown characters are circles like that. Little C's. Little C nose. There's Charlie Brown. With his squiggle hair. Okay. He might be copyrighted, so I better get rid of And then we have this rectangular shape over here. So it's crowding a little bit to the Michael Jordan character. So let's move it off to the side a little bit farther. Alright, we're going to give this hair. It's really simple, it's kind of fun. So if somebody gives you a buzz cut, it looks kind of like that after a couple of days. I used to get a haircut called a flat top, so very flat on top when I was a teenager. Excuse me. Okay, let's do the L nose, but for some reason I just feel like we need to reverse that L. And we haven't done these eyes, so number 2 eyes. So let's put them way up high here. And so you do the first one as a circle. Wait a second, is that a cyclops? I don't know. Looks like a cyclops. No. If we add this other one, then it's just it. So what I did was I do the circle first, and then I did a half circle, and so it makes it look like this eye is behind this eye. See that? Does it look like that to you? So, to make it bigger, like that, you just make this half circle and stop right where this circle line is. And then you've got dimensional eyes. It looks like they're 3-dimensional. Alright, what kind of mouth goes on this guy? I think we're going to do a teethy one. So let's do this oval one we did yesterday. And divide it in half. And then divide it this way too. Yee! So what are his eyebrows going to tell us? On the one I did, where is it? I just had it hovering over the top, so it was a mild eyebrow. So he's startled, but he's not like we could do it. Really startled. That's like maybe he put his finger in an electrical socket. Never do that, because it could cause you a great deal of harm. So since he has kind of a rectangular face here, and we can do that little trick with the lower lip, let's give him kind of rectangular ears. Usually the ears go between the eyes and the nose. How's that? And then we have the neck coming down, and all these characters. Those are his lapels. This one, he's wearing a t-shirt. I didn't do any girls, did I? I should do a girl, so let's change this one. Here's a girl for Junebug. And thanks for the email and the good work that my niece's son did, and his name is Fritz. He did a good job on the face feature chart, so thumbs up. So let's have some hair coming down on this one for Junebug. And maybe for Sophie if she's watching. Don't forget Anna. She didn't quite have time to comb her hair, so it's a little messy. And her collar is rounded like that. And sometimes you draw the hair back in here so it's hiding behind the face. Same way as this eye hides behind the first circular eye. And look at what we can do here with it. We'll take the shoulders way up here. This totally changes this guy's attitude, doesn't it? It kind of makes him like he's almost a meanie. Of course, with the facial expression he has, that makes him look a little bit like a meanie too. But I think he's got a good heart, so we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. And that's our cartooning for today. So tune in again. I might have another one tomorrow. But for sure, I'll be back. And keep drawing. Have a good time. Bye-bye.